Pretty brown, petite, so sweet. Boy, put your love on me. Pretty brown, petite, so sweet. Boy, put your love on me. I wanna love you down, down, down.
Hello everybody, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, guess what? Welcome to my channel. My name is Romo Orze, and it is my job to make sure that you have what it takes to slay your makeup. I know summer is not just starting, but yeah, if you don't get it now, you have it in the fall. So here's the next installment of my beginner's makeup guide. If you guys have not checked out the previous videos in the this whole segment, please go ahead and check them out. There is a playlist on my channel for the beginner's makeup, okay? So please make sure you guys check that out so y'all can be in the know and get up to speed on what we doing, okay? I know there has been a break in the uploads, but I was at school. I know I could have gotten them done before I went to school, which would have been good time management and good adulting, but I didn't do it. And then when I got home from school, nobody told me just how addictive the Nintendo Switch was. Y'all bought me a Nintendo Switch, and I tell you, I be on there all the time. So if you guys play Overcooked, if y'all play Fall Guys, I got Mortal Kombat, but I don't know how to play it that well. And I'm getting more games, but I'll put my Nintendo friend code in the description. But anyway, you guys, let's get to it. Okay, so this part is dealing with foundation, okay? So today we're going to swatch a bunch of foundation. So if I'm your color match brother or sister, you know what foundation and these other brands work for you. And we're going to kind of do what it do. I got a new one that I'm going to kind of show you guys. I got a few ones that you guys have not seen. But anyway, though, boom, we'll get it cracking, okay? So there's different ones you can get based on your finishes. You can have one that's going to be a dewy finish. Look, you just got the shower a little bit. You can have a matte finish. Or you can have a luminous, which is in the middle. So the next thing to consider whenever you get your foundation is the shade matching of it all. That's something that I cannot help you with. There are tips and things online, such as looking at your veins, such as what jewelry you wear the most. But again, all that has to be a little bit subjective. So I would say the best thing that I've kind of did when it came to finding my match or my undertone and stuff like that is I went to Sephora and I asked them to shade match me with the device. Not by what they think, but with the device. So they put this device to your face, and it takes pictures at microscopical levels of different parts of your face, and it kind of combines them all to give you your actual match. And then once you have your undertone stuff like that right there, if you have a Sephora account, it's going to basically link you in the foundation. So if I can go on my app and put in a foundation, it would tell me what is my recommended match. Yes, it may be slightly off or on for the most part, but it's going to be spot on for the most part. Spot on. Summer foundation, all of it is going to kind of probably change. But anyway, we'll get into that further on in the video, okay? So after you get through what type of finish you want and you find out what undertone you are to pick your foundations, these samples are going to be your best friend. I know I get them from Sephora. I don't think Ulta do samples. I don't know who else does samples, but yeah. Okay, so when it comes to foundation, you have your drugstore ones and you have your department ones. They're just kind of whether you want to pay an affordable price for it or whether you want to splurge a little money for it. I don't have any super luxe ones, but I have some that are at the 55 point range, but I don't go above that. I don't get any of the or anything else, okay? Next thing's next. Your foundation, is it water-based or silicone-based? That's going to be the most important thing in deciding which one you're going to use, okay? The biggest tip I can give for that right there is looking at the ingredients on these things. If it's anything that's indic and cone, you know it's going to be a silicone. If it's a water-based, the first ingredient will most likely be water or aqua, okay? What works for me, because I'm an oily girl, they say silicone-based foundation is best for me because I'm an oily girl. And again, it's all going to depend on what type of primer you use too, all that right there, okay? So I know I'm doing a lot of talking, there's a lot of information in here. I didn't rearrange the video in no particular order. It's just that I'm just giving you guys a little details that I know, and guess what? You got to do the rest of the review, okay? Or the rest of the research. First things first, I pop up my Red Bull, and let's go ahead and start this process up, y'all. So I did want to zoom you guys in, but also I don't, because I can make sure you guys can still see the details on the other side of the screen. So this is as far as we're going, okay? typically when it comes to matching, they tell you all type of things. Match right here, again, match on your neck or your chest. I don't know. I typically match on my forehead. My forehead is typically darker than the rest of my face, but normally your face is going to be like lighter in the middle part, and then it's going to get darker around the edges, okay? So I typically match with my forehead, and that was kind of giving what I need to give, because again, I can't match on my chin because I have a beard most of the time, okay? So yeah, so first we're going to look at is going to be none other than the Laura Mercier. This is the Flawless Luminous Radiance Perfecting Foundation. This one I don't think I've ever used on my channel. I've got it because it was on sale. This is how it looks. This is the shade 6 in 2 in Express. So this right here is a silicone based foundation. Anytime you see like an N or see a W in the foundation, it's going to stand for either cool, neutral, or warm. So once you find your undertone, you'll be able to get foundations that kind of match with that right there. So this is 6 in 2 Espresso, which is the name of it. And obviously the N stands for what? Neutral. We're going to put this one right here. Let's do this one right here. And again, all this is going to be different if I was to blend this in, but I just kind of want, you know, to swatch it so you can see what the swatch is looking like on my face, because swatching on my hand, girl, that does nothing, okay? It's going to be the Urban Decay Face Bond. This is shade 37 Deep, and it is neutral. This one right here is a self-setting one. Again, this one here is also a silicone based one. Put that one right here. And you be able to see how all of them dry down. You see that? Like you can barely see that one. Let me put on a little bit more. You can barely see that one. So another thing when it comes to foundation is you have what's going to be known as like your winter shade and your summer shade. No matter how well you take care of your skin is still going to get dark. You're going to still have a little tan. So your winter shade is going to be lighter than your summer shade. Summer shade is obviously going to be darker. But that's that one right there. Next one we're going to go to is my Makeup by Mario. This is his Surreal Foundation. Surreal Skin Foundation. And I am in shade 26N. And again, the N stands for neutral. Don't want to get too much because I'm not a wasteful girl. And none of these came in PR. So this right here is the For Real Skin. So this right here is the first water-based one that you see. So this one is water-based. The other ones are silicone-based. The next one you're going to see is also going to be a water-based one. This is the Kat Von D Lock It Foundation. This is in Deep 81. It is cool. This is also the only cool foundation I have. Most of them, well, all of them are neutral. This is the only cool foundation that I have. And this one is actually discontinued. They do not make this foundation no more. They just replaced it with something else that worked. Now, this did not work for my best friend. She said it had her looking Oompa Loompa. But it worked for me. I actually had on it the other night. Put that one right here. Then the next one we're going to look at is actually a tinted moisturizer, which is a type of foundation for the most part too. It's a tinted moisturizer, but it's a moisturizer that has a tint color to it. So for these days that you don't want to do like a full coverage foundation, you can do a tinted moisturizer, which is going to give you a little teeny bit of coverage, and it's buildable too, but it's not going to be like a full coverage foundation. And this right here is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light, and this is an intensity 6.5. This is also water-based foundation. This right here has also been discontinued. They have other ones like it, but this one has been discontinued. This, I think, was the first foundation I actually started wearing. Yes, this is my first foundation I started wearing. And I ain't going to tell y'all what year it is because you tell me to throw this shit away. Which, again, I should throw it away. Which is why I'm probably going to use it tonight so I can get rid of it. But I had it for a while. Yeah, I graduated from high school. Okay. This color right here. Oh, that's drying in. Almost invisible. Next, we got one of my favorites. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made. This is D80 Soft Stable. You guys have seen me with this foundation in my earlier YouTube videos. 12-hour wear. This is a water-based foundation. Most of the foundation I have is water-based, which goes against what experts say, which is probably why my makeup don't be coming out how I want it to come out, because I'm always using something I ain't supposed to be using. But, put that one right here. that looks a little warm. Next one we're going to put on is my Sephora. This is the old version of their concealer. It's oil free, so I'll be going to say that it's water based. It is 65D. How is it? Okay, moving on to the next one. This is one of my high-end ones. This is the Lancome Teint D'Or Ultra Wear 24-Hour Wear Foundation. And this right here is in the shade 555C, which is cool. Oh, this is another cool one. So I have two cool ones in this bunch. But the new one, I don't know if you guys remember, I did like a video before. I don't know if I published it, but I did a video before where they told me that with their new formulation, my shade is 535N. So from 555 to 535, that's a big gap. But this is also cool. That's neutral. And again, every number is not going to have like the same undertone. So it's not going. If 555 is cool, 554 may not be cool. 553 may not be cool. You may not see another cool until 552 or 551. So this right here is that girl. Again, she's also water-based foundation. Put her right here. Next one I got for y'all is another tinted moisturizer, and it is the Sephora tinted moisturizer. Again, this has also been discontinued. They don't make this anymore. They have like another one that they make, I think. Shake this up really good. This is 15 suede. I don't see like an undertone in it, but 15 suede. This one right here. Again, the tinted moisturizers are going to really just melt into the skin more than the other one. So, and again, like blending is also going to play a part into how these foundations sit on the skin too. And I don't think any of these oxidize, okay? Next one we're going to look at, because foundation can also come in a cream form or a stick form. This right here is the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop foundation stick. This is 32 deep in. Because I don't know if y'all seen that. Okay. You can kind of see it, but y'all, this may be the perfect match. So as you can see, all these formations all fit me in one way or another. This next one is the Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation, and this is in the shade 490. We're going to kind of swatch this right here. This right here, I typically use this right here in all my videos, but to set my makeup or my foundation. This one in hand. Y'all see it there, right? We're going to swatch that right here. You see how dark that is? I use it to contour. But that's that right there. And the last foundation that we are going to look at is like a foundation slash primer. Kind of like Morpheus. I know you guys have seen it all over line. But this right here is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. Face and eye powder. Okay, it has this new Upsilite technology, which is I guess something that they're trying to patent. And I've been seeing it all on my social media, so I end up buying it. I bought this is shade 9.5. I end up buying shade 9, and I like buying stuff and don't even use it and taking out the pack. So I had it for about 2 weeks, and then when I found that new shade was coming out, well, I had it for about 3 weeks, close to a month. Then I found that new shade was coming out. I was like, oh, let me just kind of wait. Don't open it yet so I can take it back and get the new shade. So I actually went back today, and I was able to get 9.5. So both of these, well, I don't know. I had 10, but now this is 9.5. Oh, this is soft, y'all. This is suave. Let's put her on this right here. Y'all see her? Oh, she is really soft. Yeah, she is really soft. Okay. But this is not that review. I just came here to share out the different foundation swatches of the ones I use, okay? Because I just remember, like, I don't care what nobody say, I'm a prime before I do my eyebrows. Like, I don't see how the girls do their eyebrows and then prime. Like, don't you have concealer, like, multiple places and you ain't prime yet? Anyway, water-based primer. This is a new one. This is the Sephora Smooth and Blur Primer. You see her. She's very new. Silky Whip Primer instantly reduced the appearance of pores, fine lines, and wrinkles and prep skin with a blurred effect. Lightweight, non-greasy formula enriched with stabilized vitamin E and Gakko extract known to protect skin from environmental factors.
I don't think he went to school nowhere. If he went to school, he didn't learn nothing.
Okay, I don't like my eyebrows, but I typically don't really like my eyebrows until after the whole look is together. But I gotta be out here because I have to judge a drag show. But typically for my nose, I just paint my nose. I don't go through like, because I got a ring, so I'm just gonna paint my nose. As you see, that blend right in. So one half I'm gonna use the brush. Let me zoom you in so y'all can really see what it's giving. On this half right here, I'm gonna use the brush. Is it giving? Is it not giving? How's the skin looking with the brush? My trusty sponge. Let's see, is there really a difference in how she applies? Remember, when you're dealing with a sponge or a silicone, yeah, anything you want to make sure that you pat it in, you do not want to drag and disturb probably like your color correcting, which we ain't gonna even get into because guess what? A girl like me don't even color correct. And one thing about like all these videos where I'm doing this for, you only see a difference between this side and this side. You don't. So we're gonna just kind of go over everything with this right here sponge. But one thing I do want to remind you guys is makeup is one of these things to where zoom out because y'all a little too close. It's where you kind of find your own thing. Like people be wondering why like a lot of these makeup tutorials don't be really working for them, because at the end of the day, what may work for me may not work for you. 9 times it's a little Goldilocks, but another okay. Boom. So now let me go ahead and do the rest of my face and I'll be back because this video is not about everything else. It's just about foundation. I'll be back. What's up, y'all? This is the finished look. I am late. However, I had to come through this right here. Y'all, I gotta do a wear test on this foundation. I don't know if I did it before. It's kind of too late because it's discontinued anyway. However, I guess we'll be checking the primer that I use. But boom, hopefully you guys learned something about foundation, how does it look, everything on top. I'm just not learning how to do blush, so don't get me too much. I'm still a basic girl, just a little teeny bit, don't want to look too good, don't look too bad. But ooh. Oh, I put a do-rag on, not a drag cap. Ooh. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll get untangled in a second. Anyway, I'll check back with you guys in a second. What's up? I just wanted to check in with you guys. It is now 12:46. I finished my makeup at, that was like 8:45, and it is 12:46. And I did like pat whenever I went into the bathroom at the club, but yeah. I know this is not like a review of the makeup, but I do see some of the oils peeking through. But overall, I think I look good. So hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out with some things that you may have had concerns about or problems with. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and comment. I love you guys, and until next time, stay blessed.
Right, yeah.